Welcome back, Love Nation. This is Nina. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been coming to my channel. Like this video, share this video, and hit that notification bell so you guys know when I drop my next one. You guys, we are continuing to discuss this Justin B. and Blake Lively lawsuit situation. And right now, I am combing through Justin's website. There are a lot of times, months, and days and texting situations that we will be discussing. This particular section will deal with what was going on with the dailies. I'm going to get more into what a daily is if you have not been following me. But if you have, make sure you guys thumbs up this video. Also, we will be talking about the meeting that they all had when they came back after the strikes and the CRD complaint situation. So again, you guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're going to be paying attention to these dates and the manner of these text messages. There is a lot of tea being put into this website. All right, so we're going to start right here where it says July 19th, 2023. Blake Lively again reaches out to check in with Justin during the SAG strike to inquire about Justin's assembly cut and to request access to the dailies for a second time. Her first request was on June 13th of 2023. Justin, feeling it was too early to share, promises to send her cuts as soon as he is ready. Blake reluctantly paid nominal lip service to the notion that Justin, the film's director, was entitled to the time and space needed for his directorial cut, and continued to push. Justin did not assent to this request and said he was excited to show her when the time was right. Basically, he was trying to politely brush her off and tell her, no, you can't have this right now. Go do you. Getting back to this, here is the message. And it is labeled July 17th, 2023. And this says, hey, I hope you and your family are well. I decided to select you sent. So great, and I was happy and energized. Such solid work from everyone on camera and off camera. It was really cool to see. We were working so quickly. There was never the time to look back, so it was nice to revisit from an audience's perspective. Please let me know who to reach out to get access to the full gallery of dailies. I'm so looking forward to seeing all we have in the can, and of course, any scenes you cut together. I'd love to see. Hope you're having a good summer and hopefully a good day. Will your assembly be done soon? And this is from Blake Lively to Justin B. And this was delivered on July 19th, 2023. Again, pay attention to that. If you don't know, dailies is what they call the daily film that's shot when you're shooting a video. Those are the dailies. Okay, so the video in reference obviously is the End With Us movie. And it seems like Blake at this point was really trying to get her hands on that daily. In my own opinion, I'm not an expert. This is just my opinion. I do think that she was reaching out, trying to get as much film as she could in order to recut this movie. But that's just me, my own personal opinion. Share your own comments below. Right here, this is from Justin to Blake. And it says, hi. Sorry for the slow response. Yes, family is good. Brutal being away for so long. And happy we are finally together. Lots happening. All good things overall. Had to hire new editors who I adore. They are going through everything now. I'm so happy you felt energized by what you saw. Your performance is really beautiful. Stunning, actually. The dailies. Obviously, you know I want your input. That's why I sent the 5-hour playlist. But at this point, it's too early for me to share all the dailies. I start my cut in early August. given the new editors and still going through the rest myself. Also figuring out our shooting plan as I've had to cut and combine and find ways to scale down for budget. Once I am physically in the edit and have touch scenes myself, I'd love to share with you. I hope you enjoy this time off with your family. Talk soon. Again, that is from Justin to Blake. And that was delivered July 20th of 2023. Now, let's screen down. This is July 20th, 2023. And this says, from Blake to Justin. I don't want to infringe on your time with your cut, of course. Don't feel the need to send me the cut scenes. I was just excited to see. The dailies. None of the producers have had access to dailies. It's just you. Again, this is what she sent. Scrolling down to the next page. This is from Justin to Blake, and it says, sorry, back-to-back meetings. All good. Love the excitement. And I'm excited to show you when time is right. No, not just me. Blank and Jamie, they're talking about Jamie Heath, the producer, have access to dailies, but not assemblies or cuts. August 25th of 2023. As promised, Justin reaches back out to Blake and shares with her his favorite scenes, expressing his excitement to show her more in person when they resume production. A day later, Blake disregards the note about the film and instead thanks him for the matcha machine. Very tone deaf, but again, we're going to try to stay focused and on task. And it says, from Justin to Blake, happy birthday. Coincidentally, today is the last day of my edit as we are closing the room until we shoot again. It's been wildly successful, and I'm so happy. You are so fantastic in the film. I'm sending you over one of my favorite sections. Now, mind you, sections. He's not sending her everything. He's sending her a small portion. I won't be posting or sending anything to anyone after this, but I'm excited to show you more in person when we come back. Please watch before Sunday, as all Pix accounts get shut down on Monday until we are back up. Can't wait to hear what you think. Have an amazing day. XX. Blake Lively says, thank you so much for the matcha machine. That was very thoughtful. Justin says, enjoy. Mind you, she has nothing to say about what he sent her. Okay, and mind you, it seemed like it was a small section. Again, let's pay attention to these dates because as of right now, he really has not sent her very much. August 17th, 2023, Blake's agent and manager reaches out to Heath requesting that Justin fly to New York to show Blake the assembly cut of the film. Heath responds that Justin is not available to travel at that time, but looks forward to showing her the rough cut when they resume production shortly. Going to the next page, this is what they discussed, and Blake's agent at this point is saying, Blake would like to see the cut this week if possible. Hate to make him fly out, but if that is how he would like to do it, she gets it. I assume he's just going to intro it. Awkward otherwise. We'll write Jamie too. Let me know how best to coordinate. Jamie responds to Blake's agent. Hey Blank, the end of you text said we'll write Jamie too, but I'm here. What did you mean someone else? Blake's agent says she suggested he would be down to do it this week, so I asked Blake if that would work. Jamie responds to Blake's agent, let me check on that. Not sure what Blank is referring to. Maybe she had a conversation I wasn't a part of. Let me look into what's possible. Blake's agent says thanks. Then it says, hey Blank, Justin is very much looking forward to sharing the rough cut with Blake in person. As mentioned, He has not, nor will be sending any links as he's still in his director's cut. He's 4 weeks in and breaking until we have concluded shooting. He is not available to fly there as of now. The plan has been, once we get to Jersey, prepping our shoot, he would then take a segment of the day to have Blake join him in a screening room where he can walk her through the cut, as this has been the only way he's shown it to anyone. So much missing, and there are placeholders, and it requires his real-time input while viewing. So quite simply, the plan is once we arrive to Jersey, he will share. If we don't make it due to the strike, then once we deal with that, we can revisit and figure out a path to share. I'm sure you get it. Okay, now November 8th, 2023. In anticipation of the SAG strike ending, Heath reaches out to Blake's rep to share her shooting schedule, which was set to resume November 15th. This is very key because this is right before that CRD complaint that they had to go sit with. And this is going from Jamie Heath to Blake's agent. The shooting date and rehearsals are scheduled. So they had 3 rehearsals right before Thanksgiving. Then they will start shooting on Monday following Thanksgiving. On November 9th of 2023, Heath reached back out to Blake Lively's lawyer about getting aligned, informing her that production was on the ground in New Jersey and eager to get started. And this is basically saying, as you might know, we're back in Jersey prepping for the last 2 weeks, hoping that the strike would end, and here we are. With that, I love to have a chat with you about moving forward and getting aligned so that we best can at this stage. Can you give us a ring? Thank you very much, Jamie. November 9th, the very day SAG-AFTRA strike ended, Justin, the studio, and producers were eager to resume production. However, their plans was disrupted by an unexpected email from Blake Lively's lawyer. The email contained a 17-point list of non-negotiable conditions that Blake Lively demanded be met before her return to work. The list, both in tone and content, appeared to insinuate or outright allege that Baldoni, Heath, and others had engaged in SA conduct during filming. These claims were entirely unfounded and a deliberate attempt to insinuate improper conduct by Justin and Heath, forcing them to sign as is without objection if Lively was to resume filming. We actually went over this resume to filming CRD complaint in a previous video. Let me just, in case you guys have not seen it, you're welcome to pause this. This is a very long read. Again, please pause the video. You guys can look at that CRD complaint. And then Heath contacted Sony to gather their perspective on that 17-point list, return to work conditions, aiming to ensure that any feedback or concerns from their team were also addressed. Sony's counsel shared their point of view as outlined in the email below. And then, November 10th, they're saying that Blake will be available to start December 5th. Mind you, this is 2 weeks after she was supposed to come back, and they were already on a long break from strike. And it appeared that Blake was trying to have another condition that needed to be met before she would return to production. They were further addressed in an email between Wayfair's attorney and Blake Lively's attorney the following day. And it says that I spoke to Blank, who spoke to Blake Lively this morning. Knowing there is a separate conversation happening amongst lawyers, he shared that she is available to start December 5th and would love to finish the film sooner rather than later. She would also like to see the new pages and one-liner. Blank did not mention a plan for seeing the footage, believe they are discussing that internally. So again, I want to show you guys what was leading up to that, the text messages, and what I personally think is Blake probably getting upset she could not get those dailies. It did not seem to be any other conversations being had between Justin and Blake outside of the matcha machine. So again, they kept working. And I might make another video to go more in depth on the CRD complaint. But I wanted you guys to see the terms leading up to it. And again, I'm probably going to go more into detail with this. Because again, this is another long area. And then they're having a shoot around her. This is November 15th. And they're trying to shoot around her. They tried to get that agreement signed. He circled it on the calendar. And then on November 20th, Sony executive notified Wayfarer that Blake has approved the A-list producer and introduced him to Justin and Heath. So she wanted the producer replaced. And like I said, all this seems to be tied around these dailies. I'm not seeing any information having to do with anything else that might have personally offended her as put in these receipts. And we probably will be going back through this in another video. So you guys like, share, subscribe. I just wanted to show you what was leading up to that complaint. It seemed to be a dispute about her getting them dailies before she quickly got her lawyers involved. Share your comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Bye, guys.